Classic Truck Rescue. It's a family Friday afternoon out here at the Classic Truck Ranch. Come on, sweetie. Come here. You stay by Dad, okay? Stay by Dad. Anna, come here. Stay by Dad. Jamie's aware that I just put Anna down and she's watching. Anna, come here. Come here. Stay by Dad. Come on. Come on, good girl. Good girl. Anyway, I got Younkin set up where the mower can be adjusted. Well, the mower's got a setting where you can lower it to the exact desired height, and then you can put a stop on it so it doesn't go any lower. And Jamie just loves that thing because, you know, it's got an automatic transmission, power steering, you know, you don't even need to use the brakes really. Anna, come here. Come on, stay by Dad. You got to stay by Dad. I know. And this whole thing right here, we still love Pumpkin. By the way, that's Pumpkin. He's old. And that over there is Younkin. He's brand new. And we love it. Thank you, Lord. And thank you, Mom, too, by the way. Anyway, so we're out here trying to stay on top of the pasture, because we've noticed if you keep mowing it, it turns into really nice, beautiful green grass, which is probably good for cows and horses. Oh, by the way, Jet's out here too. There's old Jet. He doesn't like me mowing the grass down though. There's still enough. I'm leaving it 3 inches tall so he can do whatever he needs to do. Also, there was a stump. See, Jet's showing you where the stump was. There was a stump right there. Me and the Kubota Younkin, we took care of that. And but what I'm going to do is, after Jamie gets done mowing the rest of the pasture, I was about halfway done with it when she got here, but I want to start her out on easy stuff with the tractor, stuff she's comfortable doing. And Jamie likes operating tractors and big trucks and stuff like that. It's relaxing for her. But anyway, so I reviewed my building permit for my building, and I was really kind of bummed out about taking this tree down. And what I did when I set these 4 posts, the corner posts are the actual footing of the shop, I measured from the fence line. And apparently I was supposed to measure from the driveway, so that gives me 20 more feet that I can move it this way, which means I don't have to get rid of that tree. But I don't know if I want to move it 20 feet, because that's going to be my driveway, my main driveway right there. It's going to swing around that tree right there, and then go to the left of the power box right there, and then it's going to go straight across the pasture down the center, up to where I'm putting in the new driveway that goes up to the road right there. And there's already a culvert and pit rock and everything else in that new driveway entrance to the road. But then it goes down there and ties in right there. But I don't want to see, there's I guess that would be the southeast corner of the building. That white post is right there. So I can move it to the left 20 feet, but I don't want to move it 20 feet. I'm hoping I can get by with 10 or 15 or something, because I don't want it too close to the driveway. See how close this post right here is to where the driveway is going to sweep around that tree. See, I don't want to have the building right up against the driveway. I want, you know, at least 5-10 feet of clearance there, more if I can get it. So I guess the best thing to do, Annabella, come on, stay by Dad. You're being a good girl. You're being a good girl. Anyways, I guess the smartest thing to do, I think that the best bet is to start with this post right here, because it's the one that's closest to the road. And see, we already have underlayment and pit rock and a little 3/4 down on top of this spot. I know it looks like it's overgrown, but it's already got a solid base. I've had big trucks on that. PGE brought their trucks out here and put them on that. So all I have to do from over there, and that ties into our parking lot in the back. All I have to do is go from right there where there's a little exposed underlayment. Put more underlayment down that goes around there and then goes up to there. And I've already got power stubbed off. You can't see it from here, but I've already got power stubbed off down there where the gate's going, and I'm going to build all that up higher. I'd like to bring it up, you know, almost level with the road. And because there's a big dip right there, and we've already got a culvert under that gravel. And then I have power stubbed off right there for the cow barn, which will go on this side of the pasture. Over here, because we need more pasture for the cows than we do for Jet. He's going to have his own pasture. And then right there's where my power is going into the building. And I was wondering about that. I was like, wow, why they stub the power off right there? And then that's the back of the building. Well, because it's supposed to be further back, which is good, because we don't have to cut down that beautiful cherry tree. And I like trees. Trees are cool. But anyway, so I'm gonna, as soon as Jamie gets done, I gotta keep an eye on Annabella right now. But when she gets done, we're gonna get a tape measure and see how far we can move the building this way comfortably. Because I think we wanna leave this wide right here. It's gonna be the main entrance. And to me, I'm thinking right about there. Yeah, right about there is where it needs to go. That post needs to go right about there. But we'll see how many feet that is, because that'll leave me plenty of room here to get by. And this tree right here, I can take the limbs off until about, you know, 15, even 20 feet high if I want. It's a huge tree. And then that'll leave plenty of room for this spot where it swings around right here and goes back to the back part of the property. Anyway, gonna be a quick video this week. I've been doing a lot of stuff on the building and, you know, building materials and all that stuff. Annabella, come on, come on, come on. That is a good girl. Come on, good girl. That's a good girl. See, you're being good. You're gonna get an extra treat for that. That's what. Anyway, yeah, so probably just get this restaked out, and then that's going to be pretty much it for this video, because I do have some people that are expecting stuff from me, and I've been working on that this week, but I need to do a little more work on that. I sleep a lot better when everybody's got their stuff, so that's what I'm going to do. That dog's crazy. She finds a stinky spot and she just rolls in it. I don't know why I even buy her spa days. Seems like a waste of money. I kind of enjoy driving the tractor too. It's a little more enjoyable when it's not like a lot of work to shift gears and all the other stuff that comes with driving a tractor that was made 60 or 70 years ago, as opposed to one that was made this year. Yep. It's gotten easier, but it's still a little bit of work to drive a tractor. People think, oh, you're just sitting on a tractor, you ain't doing nothing. Well, that thing's jostling you around all the time, and you're having to give it constant input. You got to really pay attention to what you're doing. And another thing I have to say, that's a goofy girl right there. Yeah, you missed it. Anyway, another thing I have to say is that Younkin gets a lot better gas mileage than Pumpkin. Also, I've been claiming back a little more of the property. Every time I mow, I try to spread my mow a little wider and conquer new grounds. Because we're not done clearing this property yet. We've got a long ways to go before this property's cleared. Did you find something stinky to roll in? Anna, come on. Come on. Anna, come on. Come here. Jet's getting comfortable with the tractor too. Jamie likes to let him out and just have recess when the grass is all green and everything, and I get that, but I don't think it's a good idea. So if he's got a fenced area, he should be in it. But he's good about staying on the property. One time he didn't, because the only thing stopping him is a couple logs down at the end of the driveway, which he can walk right in between. Anyway, he's behaving. Come on in. Come on. Come here. Come here. She's a really good girl, Jamie. She is. That's a good woman right there. I really like her. I love that woman. She's a good girl. Why does my bucket look all funny? Something don't look right there. Oh, thank Lord. Come here. Come here. Good girl. You stay by Dad. What do you think? You gonna get along with old Younkin? No, because we're going to put them up. Oh. What do you think? You like it, honey?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier than pumpkin, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't wait to, like, scoop.
Scoop. Yeah. Oh, Jamie wants to scoop poop up with Younkin.
But you know what? He mulches it into the grass real good.
I know. And that probably wouldn't hurt this pasture right now to have some horse poop mulched into it.
No.
Sorry about that, Mr. Brand New Brush Hog.
A bucket and be...
Oh, yeah, I'll let you take care of that since, well, I'll tell you what. I'll spread Anna's poop, and you spread Jet's poop.
All right, I noticed you, like, honed out another...
Oh, yeah, let's go over and look at that. We had a stump. Don't you remember? There's a big stump there. There's a high spot in the pasture, and it's not perfectly flat, but I don't really want to mess with it.
Oh, she's going after me.
Come on, sweetie. I don't really want to mess with it too much because...
The stone?
No, the flow of the ground, there's like little dips and stuff, and...
Oh, yeah, well, we got to follow that for drainage.
Yeah, I know.
We can just let it go down that way.
Yep, Golden Pond.
And you know what I noticed people do?
What?
They'll like say if you find a spot somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll dig out a pond, like
We'll do what, honey?
We'll dig a hole, and then when it rains, it turns into a pond.
Yeah, but that's what we already have one, honey. Golden Pond.
Dig it, but it's got to be able to drain. Like
I know.
All the flowage goes into it, and then it drains into the river.
Did you notice I reclaimed a little more pasture for Jet?
That's what I was saying.
And you know, it's still another like 30 feet to the road there. So this, the pasture can be a lot bigger. But anyways, we had a really high spot right here where debris collected. And I want to be able to mow the whole pasture.
I wondered if there was a big tree there at one time.
There was a big tree there because there's a big, huge stump right here. And that's why I mowed that part down there, honey. Because I needed a place to, I took a lot of dirt off of here with the Younkin's bucket. And I hauled it down there and dumped it up close to where we're going to be finished clearing. But yeah, there was a pretty good sized tree in there. The stump was still sticking up about a foot, but it was rotted enough where I was able to just kind of bump it with the bucket and bust it up and chip away at it. Now I'm going to pour stump killer on that. I'll get a hold of him. Honey, remind me, we got to get a hold of Lou to find out what kind of stump killer that is that he uses. Family joke. Anyway,
you know what they use in the city?
So we'll pour some of that on there, but at least now I can mow around this.
The horse
And
is scratching its butt on the fence.
hey, Jet was right over there scratching his, the one by the corner there.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyways,
Look at her.
so
She's like, Jet.
oh, she's actually scratching it on the fence.
She's like, look, Jet.
Yeah, well, she taught him a bad habit because he was backed up to that tree right over there. See the hole in the tree, honey? Do you see it? That's where he was. Anyway, but I cleared some more property down there up towards the road. See, the road's clear up there. So we probably got like another acre all the way across the front that can still be cleared. Probably more than that. Anyway, I was glad to get that dealt with because it's always that spot you had to mow around before. And I think if I rot that stump out a little more and just keep chipping away at it, pretty soon we'll just be able to mow here. There's another spot like that right there. I think there's an old stump in. I got to clear that out too. We like this cherry tree right here, and we didn't want to cut it down. And apparently there's a whole lot more work involved with cutting down a tree that's where a building's going. But I found out that I can move my building over 20 feet this way. I don't want to move it 20 feet. 15 to 20 feet would be good. But what we're going to do is go over here first and see how close it is to the driveway after we move it over just like 10 feet. So the most logical spot to measure on how far we can move it over is the corner that's going to be closest to the main driveway, because that's going to be the main driveway when it's done. And I think 15 feet would be perfect. Okay, so that's 15 feet right there. And that still gives me plenty of room to make this driveway a little wider, and plenty of room between here, which would be the corner of the building, and that tree. Also, we could save a little bit of rock by just tying the building's driveway into the main driveway.
What's that wood poking up right there?
That is where the electricity is stobbed off that goes to the building. What do you think, Jamie? This still gives us plenty of room for a driveway, right? And then we could just make the driveway swing out this way and go into, because the center door of the building's going to be right over there. Could just swing it over here.
That's not going to be in the way?
Or we can just forget about that, put the main driveway there, and tie it into the parking lot with a straight driveway going back to the parking lot.
So are you going to get rid of that clump of bushes over there?
Yes. After the building's up.
And that tree's not going to be in the way?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
But eventually I want to clear all the trees like 12 to 15 feet from the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So they don't have briars. And
what about that clump of tree right over there? That might have to come out.
Isn't that a plum tree?
Ornamental plum?
Well, I thought we'd trim it up. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff that's obviously dead and needs to go. But I want to hang on to whatever trees we can. You know, I like the trees. That's why I'm moving them over, because it's not quite in alignment with this. We got to remeasure all this stuff like 3 or 4 times and measure it diagonally and all that. I just want a rough idea.
So we're probably going to end up trimming that tree up, taking the big limbs off and making it more symmetrical, but he moved those over and then move those guys over. How tall is this thing gonna be? 16 feet?
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye out for Annabella. These guys are right above Taj Tent. And they don't look very friendly. Buzzards. Turkey vultures. We can smell where there's like something died around here recently. That's not a good spot for them to be hanging out with little Annabella around, is it? Honey. Hey, honey.
The one on the right's for you, and the one on the left is for
Honey,
coming
go far up the rotisserie.
I don't want to have pterodactyl for them.
Boy, they're ugly, aren't they?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Some people might think they're gorgeous.
They look pretty cool when they're flying. Oh, there's the American flag on the left and the vultures on the right.
Good news is, they're pretty much like dead stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I don't
They're
think
still a lot bigger than Annabella, though.
No, but